Greetings and bienvenue, Midnight Crew. Thank you for returning to this broadcast, and welcome to new viewers joining us for the first time. If you like a video, then feel free to subscribe.
Can we get a true, creepy story thread going? I'm talking home invasions, near-death experiences, disturbing encounters, that sort of thing. I'll start. This happened to my sister last night. Sister attends a small university in West Virginia. Finals week. She's walking back to her dorm from the library. It's rather late, but there's normally a lot of other people around, so she doesn't think much of it. Plus, like I said, finals week, so everyone is up late cramming for tests. She gets a strange feeling, realizing that she's the only person out. Doesn't see anyone else on campus, which is really odd. Walking past a parking lot, she notices a girl her age standing next to a car, with the driver's side door wide open.
Hey, I could really use some help. My car battery died. Could you give me a jump?
Sister feels uncomfortable with the whole situation, says something like,
"Well, I don't know anything about cars. Can't you call someone?"
Girl gets irrationally pissed, cusses my sister out. My sister is just about to tell this girl to go fuck herself when she notices it. Two sets of feet behind the open passenger's side door, said it looked like two people crouching behind it. Sister, who is going to school on a track scholarship, hauls ass out of there and books it to her boyfriend's frat house. As she was running away, she said she glanced back just long enough to see two guys wearing bandanas over their faces, standing next to the girl. Called campus security, but by the time they arrived, the weird girl and her friends were gone. Goes without saying, my mom just about shit herself when my sister told her about the whole ordeal. What the fuck?
I've talked about this on here before, so if it seems familiar, that's why. Guy in a red Kia Soul has been creeping around my parents' house since early January. Appears to be a middle-aged man, usually appears moderately well-dressed, or at least not some white trash tweaker. Usually comes around once every 2 weeks or so, always at different times, 11 p.m., 4 p.m., 9 a.m., just to name a few. He usually just parks at the nearby post office and stares at our house, although a few times he's parked on the roadside and has even pulled into the driveway once or twice. The one time he pulled into the driveway, right after my dad left for work, my mom went and stood in front of the window and had a staring contest with the creepy motherfucker. She said it looked like he was on a cell phone, texting someone. My dad has tried to approach him, but the guy always drives away. Dad even chased him down the road once in his truck just so he could get his license plate number.
I have a story that not many people usually believe, but it's all true. Be me, 10 years old. Late at night, around 11 midnight. Look out the window 'cause I can't sleep. See a little girl I don't recognize on my swing set. I know all the neighborhood kids, who the fuck is this? Go out to see who it is. Little girl, probably about 9, sitting on my swing crying. Not a normal girl, slightly glowing, but hella cute. What's wrong? Who are you?
I'm scared. I can't find my family.
Where do you live? She points to my house. What? I live there, not you.
I used to.
Turns out she died there a few decades ago. Ever since that night, I've seen her around my house. Super nice girl, pretty much my younger sister. I looked it up and sure enough, a girl died one night at that house. It was kinda cool.
Be me, 9 or 10 years old. Being a little shit and screwing around on our awesome new Gateway 2000. AOL fucking lobby 54565433334. I dunno. The way our house is set up, we have a second floor with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom separating them in the middle with stairs essentially leading up to a hallway that faces the bathroom. 1 bedroom on left, other bedroom on right. 1 bedroom is my sister's, the other is our computer room. No attic. We have dog houses instead. These creepy little doors in each bedroom on the second floor that is like a dirty little crawl space where you can stick stuff. Lots of insulation in there, some old pictures and picture frames, not much else in there. Okay, so anyway, be me in the computer room, one early morning fucking around on the computer. Mom is downstairs sleeping. Sister isn't home, asleep over friends or some shit. Suddenly, from behind me, 3 loud motherfucking knocks on that doghouse door. Clear as a motherfucker I hear, "Hello?" from inside the fucking crawl space area behind me. Woman's voice. Weak, sad sounding but clear. I freeze. Oh fuck. Want to throw up. I'm so nervous. Turn off the computer. Get up very slowly from the chair. Haul ass downstairs and never tell anyone. I didn't use the computer for a week.
Always been very close with some sort of being on the other side. I have several stories, but this one creeps me out far more than my other encounters. Be me sleeping in my bedroom back home. Simpler times I could relax more and actually stay asleep for more than 30 minutes at a time. Loved to lucid dream back then. Always slept facing my bathroom door. In the middle of lucid dreaming, when something wakes me up, in some sort of weird paralysis from being woken up, instantly notice my bathroom doors open. WTF.jpg. I always close my fucking bathroom door, closet door, and bedroom door before I go to bed. Always. Some sort of weird habit, I guess. I just don't like my doors open when I sleep. Can't move because I'm in some sort of paralysis. I almost feel like a weight is evenly distributed across my entire body that is preventing me from moving. Hear a creaking sound. What the mother shit? Watching the bathroom door creak open slowly. I realize the only way to get into my room is through my bedroom door, but my bedroom door is always locked. See face poke out from behind the door. Just a pale old white man's face with a rather strong glow to it. Looks sad but doesn't move its facial muscles. I'm so scared trying to scream. Can only muster out small grunts as paralysis is keeping me from doing practically anything but breathe. More scared than I have ever been ever. JPG. Face slowly move back to behind the door. Can't fall back asleep, can't fucking move for like 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes I regain some control of my body. Lay in bed WT thing for like half an hour and decide I have to get up. Get up and turn the light on as fast as fucking possible. For some reason I have to investigate the bathroom. I walk in, turn the light on, and there it is. Fucking nothing. The bathroom's empty as shit. Well, alright. I'm not sleeping ever again. Go downstairs to grab a drink out of the fridge in the garage because it's somewhere besides my room. Walk into garage. Notice flashing lights outside my house. Look around the corner. Ambulances. Oh God, what? See my dad walking from across the street. My dad looks all fucked up. Dad. What the hell is going on? Dad says he just held my elderly neighbor in his hands and watched him die of a heart attack. I'll never be okay again.
This is a story I was told by my aunt. Apparently, be me at around 4 years old. I have no recollection of these events, only hearsay from my aunt and uncle. Everyone at my family's house downtown near the river. I live in Tennessee. My aunt says she hears weird stuff coming from my room. Like bone crunching and shit. sees me in the corner, with blood running down my mouth. She said she saw what was left of what looked like a squirrel. But it was like 9 p.m., so the squirrels weren't out. I screamed and she said I ran at her faster than someone of my age was able. She slammed the door and everyone in the house heard the commotion. My mom got a hold of me and rushed me to the ER to pump my stomach. I had passed out in the car. Doctors said I almost had a heart attack from the adrenaline pumping through it, and I was non-respondent. I come to. They'd taken me to a child psych after that, but I don't remember any of it. I mean, I remember what the psych looked like, kinda. But I don't remember that event at all. I think they were bullshitting me, but my sister was caught eating raw meat at a young age, around the same age actually, like 4, but she didn't freak out or anything. She just cried when my mom said, "No, you can't eat that," and that was the end of it. She doesn't remember doing it either. I don't know, I think we are just mentally unstable or something.
B15. Summer vacation, having a good time. Best friend sleeps over my house for the first time in forever. He's a true bro, always there and helpful. We're getting ready to go to bed and I get up to go brush my teeth. Walk into the bathroom. The bathroom was newly renovated, remodeled, etc. Pretty sweet looking. Brush my teeth and wash my face. The light system in the bathroom is odd. You have to press a switch and the lights slowly come on little by little, and you can set the brightness or dim them. Notice the lights are pretty dim. Get a weird feeling. This was also around the same time I began experiencing night terrors. Stand in bathroom for fuck knows why, just stand there. Really quiet, then all of a sudden I hear someone whisper behind me, "Help me please." Turn around quickly, no one is there but shower curtain is open slightly. Teen hormones get the best of me and I freak the fuck out. Walking out of the bathroom and turning off the lights when I hear, "Please." Nope. Run into my bed and tell friend what's happened, he's freaked out too. Lie awake all night because I'm scared my bathroom has a ghost that watches me shit. Another story, this is more real scary than paranormal. B16. Started smoking weed with said best friend and group of friends. Sleeping over at his house, we're gonna smoke tonight. Except we don't have weed. Call dealer, he lives like 10 minutes away. It's late at night, like 11:30 p.m. This is during the winter so it was pitch black. Friend tells me to sneak out and go pick up the weed and he'll order a pizza. I did it because I was a friend and wanted to get blazed. Walking down the road, everything is cool but it's a bit dark and kind of eerie. Not many streetlights. Finally make it to the dealer's house. He tells me to go to his backyard. Walk in, big ass playground set there. See someone chilling on a swing, assume it's him. Walk up and say what's up. This person looks up, some random ass kid from my Spanish class, super fucking shady. Say, "Oh, sup dude," really quietly. He doesn't answer, just looks back down. Walk around for a bit, the dealer still isn't here. Looks back at the guy, he's sitting next to a baseball bat. Start getting nervous. Dealer comes outside, says what's up and gets weed. The whole time him and the guy kept looking at the bat, really suspicious. Get weed and dip. Walking back to friend's house, just gotta pass a deli really quick. Said the deli has a huge dumpster right next to it. Walk by the dumpster and feel someone tap my shoulder. Jump and turn around. Talk ass guy standing there, hood up, can't really see his face. Guy says, "What's up," really aggressively. I start to back up. He says, "Where are you going boy?" Reaches into the coat pocket. Flip the fuck out and haul ass back to friend's house. Hear him chase me for a bit and the footsteps die out. Flipping a shit like never before, this guy was about to jump me. This area wasn't even that shady, there were some parts that were notorious for being a bit dark, but not this deli area.
3 months ago, be single, live in Australia, 23, female, healthy, no medical history, no drug history. Finally move out of my parents' house into my own apartment flat, new street, new neighbors, etc. Notice an old lady across the road sitting in a chair, just behind the window, just looking at my apartment flat, not me. Suddenly feel ill and bloated. The ill feeling passes as I go about unpacking. I am friendly and greet neighbors. Finally get around to the old lady's house. As I approach her door, I throw up. Run back to the house to get cleaned up. 1 hour later, I feel okay. I think I better apologize for throwing up on her pathway and offer to clean it up. She is still sitting there behind the window, this time she is staring at me. About to approach her house again. Throw up and then black out. Wake up with neighbors around me on a bench outside one of their houses. They told me I was choking on my own vomit when I blacked out, and I was screaming as I was throwing up. Can't remember anything. A young man escorts me back to my apartment. He tells me not to go to the old lady's house across from mine. He hurriedly walks away without me getting to ask why. 3 hours later, 10 p.m., feel fine and not at all ill. Go to close the curtains at the front window. Look out of the window. Old fucking creepy ass lady still sitting there staring at me. Start to feel ill again, the feeling intensifies and I feel like I'm tripping out. Start to see death and war as if I've seen it before, as if it were my own memories. The trippy feeling mellows down. Throw up again. Blackout. Mum has a spare key, comes in to see me on the floor in a puddle of vomit. I tell her about what happened. She thinks I'm fucking crazy and admits me to see someone. Move the fuck out and back into parents' house. 3 months later, today. See the old lady in my dreams at least once a month. Wake up from those dreams, throw up. My therapist has no fucking clue what causes this.
B11, live in a Detroit suburb. This was before the city really went to hell. It still had shit areas, but there were a few good spots hanging on. Neighbor was a cop. His kids were all older than us, but he'd often watch us, sometimes a lot of the neighborhood kids at once, when our parents worked. He was cool, had a furnished basement and a big backyard we'd all play in. It was like a boys and girls club for us. One sunny summer day we're all playing on the front sidewalk when a sedan drives up. Parents and schools always told us about stranger danger, but given the impersonation it would be a guy in a trench coat with a van or something. Wrong. Don't fucking do this with your kids. Tell them anyone can attack you. Guy in a suit pulls up to the side with a map, again, years ago, and asks for directions. It's broad daylight, no van, no trench coat, so we don't suspect anything and go over. Starts shooting the shit with us. Do we live around here? How old we are? What are we playing? Shouldn't we be in school? I hear my cop neighbor say in a really gruff tone.
Can I help you with anything?
As he marches across the lawn towards us. This guy's face drops like it was held together with bolts that just all came loose, and he practically shits himself.
Oh no, nothing, I just gotta go.
And screeches away as my neighbor closes and he stares him down as the sedan as it speeds off, then asks me.
Anon, what did that fella say to you guys?
Tell him about us shooting the shit.
Okay. You guys aren't in trouble, but stay inside all day with me. We'll order pizza.
We cheer and stampede in. I look over my shoulder and see him writing something down, and I see a Smith & Wesson tucked into the small of his back. Try to ask about it, he says he'll tell me later and just to have some pizza. He did tell me years later he jotted down the guy's plates and ran them through the system. The guy was a Class A sex offender and was wanted on kidnapping charges a few states over.
Sister, who is very antisocial, Claims that her boyfriend is coming. Parents are proud, want to meet him and have him over for dinner. Next day, parents at work, sister was at home. Ask my sister how long it will take. She says an hour. Ask her where he lives. She continued doing what she was doing, pretending she didn't hear me. Ask her again. She looks straight at me for 3 seconds and then says Ohio. She says that she met a 15-year-old kid on a chat room, and that he was going to be here in an hour. Sister has done this before, and the police were actually called once. I am literally wondering what the fuck I am going to do. Grab a baseball bat and tell my sister to hide under the bed in the garage. An hour later, a car pulls up. My heart is beating faster than it has ever had in my whole life. Redneck wearing sleeveless plaid shirt and baseball hat comes up to door and knocks. I slowly creep where the phone usually is. There is no phone there. Left the goddamn phone in the garage, which my sister locked. 30 minutes later. Rednecks are still sitting there. Slams on the door harder. He starts shouting out my sister's name as loud as he can. Literally starts smashing the door with an object we had left there. Mom's car pulls up across the street. Run outside and climb the roof. I shout out, "Mom, get in the car and call the police." A redneck throws a brick on the roof, nearly missing me. Redneck dashes straight to my mom, who quickly gets into the car and drives fast as hell. Redneck attempts to climb the roof, and the police come and taser the redneck and nearly arrest me. Tell them to get my sister from under the garage door. Sister runs straight to me and says she is sorry. That was actually a pretty scary experience, and my sister's time on the computer is monitored now.
Be me and my friend. Be like 10 or some shit. Go to the local game store to buy a pack of Pokemon cards. Praying I get a Charizard. Speaking with the dude running the counter and looking at diff packs we could buy. See some in Japanese. Old balding white guy with big round glasses and a mustache walks in. Be like in his 40s probably. Looks like some delivery guy with the super short shorts and boots and high socks. Dude buys a pack of Pokemon cards. Dude asks if we like Pokemon cards too. Dude starts bragging about his big collection. Dude tells me and my friend that we should meet him out back where his truck is parked so he could show us his collection and maybe do some trading. Me and my friend naively agree. Old dude leaves out the back door where he came in. Me and my friend kinda weirded out. Asian dude running the counter warns us that we should not go to trade with him. Says that we shouldn't be around people like him. Friend and I agree and leave out of the front door. Walking fast down the street, waiting for the light to cross, walking past the convenience store, then the big hotel and a psychiatric center. Finally get off the main street and head into the first track of my neighborhood. Hear motor. Turn around, see huge brown delivery truck turning onto street and coming towards us. Friend and I look at each other like nope.jpg. Dude stops next to us and calls out to us. Asks us why we left without checking out his collection and trading some cards with him. Friend and I say we had to go home ASAP. Dude looks confused and a little annoyed. Turns his truck around and drives off.
I hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. If you enjoyed tonight's story, then please subscribe to the channel as more Greentext will appear daily. A new broadcast will appear when the clock strikes midnight Central Time.